Which effects does sugar have on your workout, on your gains, and on your physical performance? Sugar has a terrible reputation when it comes to health, and every kid knows that too much sugar is harmful. But is it also harmful when it comes to sports? Sugar, or let's say sugars, belong to the carbohydrates, and in order to increase muscle mass, we need to consume a proper amount of them. While noodles, potatoes, etc. are long-chained carbohydrates, sugars are short-chained. Let's quickly have a closer look on them. First of all, we need to differentiate between the different forms of sugar. On the one hand, we have the natural sugar, which naturally exists in our food. Examples would be glucose or fructose, found in fruits and some vegetables, or lactose, a disaccharide in milk. On the other hand, we have the so-called artificial or added sugar. The white sugar is a combination out of a fructose and a glucose molecule called saccharose, which we all know from drinks, sweets, and prepared products. And this sugar is usually added to increase the taste and also the durability of the product. Importantly, both industrial and natural sugar are uptaken by the body in almost the same way and broken down into glucose or fructose. So both directly go into the blood and influence us in various ways, but more to that later. And even more importantly, and that's what many people don't know, natural sugar is additionally involved in the fat metabolism. Thus it can be converted into fat much faster than household sugar. Why natural sugar is still said to be healthier than industrial sugar is not due to the sugar, but due to the vitamins, fibers and minerals you also consume when you eat fruits, which of course also have a positive effect on muscle growth and performance. Alright, with this information, let's return to the question, which effects does sugar have in regards to sports? As we eat or drink sugar, it is uptaken by the blood, resulting in an increase of our insulin level. Insulin is a peptide which works as a key as it opens up cells and allows the transportation of glucose into the cell. And not only that, but also nutrients can be uptaken by the cells via insulin in, for example, muscle cells. Damaged muscle cells after a workout then can be substituted faster and the recovery process shortens. Faster repair means more muscle growth and more energy for the next workout. So an insulin spike after the workout will definitely help your muscles grow. Also, the translocation of glucose into the cell via insulin has many positive effects on your performance. Glucose is degraded into mitochondria into ATP, a form of energy which is important for various catabolic or anabolic pathways and the metabolism in general. Higher amounts of ATP are needed, especially when we work out, as we obviously have a higher demand for energy. Another negative point when uptaking sugar is the decrease of testosterone and increase of cortisol due to the rapid release of insulin. And studies suggest that testosterone levels drop up to 25% when eating 20 grams of refined sugar. Testosterone is extremely important when it comes to muscle growth, and if you want to learn more about testosterone, check the link above. It's important to mention that the sugar metabolism strongly depends on your protein and fat levels, as they influence, amongst other things, the hormones insulin, testosterone and many more. So it's definitely not only about sugar when it comes to physical performance. Let me quickly put it together. Sugar is great for muscle growth, especially after a workout where muscle recovery can occur better due to a higher availability of nutrients. When it comes to physical performance, sugar can provide a lot of energy, but too much sugar can lead to sudden drops of the blood sugar level and therefore to fast exhaustion. And sugar is said to reduce testosterone levels in a not inconsiderable amount. The most important tip I would like to say finally is that you should always take care not to exceed the maximum amount of sugar you can uptake. Why? Because you have capacities in which sugar actually serves you well, and if you exceed this threshold, sugar will be stored in form of fat. Maybe you ask yourself, how much sugar should I consume then, and where exactly is this threshold? The American Heart Association suggests a maximum amount of 9 teaspoons of added sugar per day. So don't forget that 1 can of soda already contains 8 the next time you reach after it. I hope this video was helpful and informative, and if yes, don't forget to click on the subscribe button for further science fitness related videos. Stay healthy and see you next time.